Hi, this is a follow-up. It's been almost 3 months since I did this Airlayer that I made a video of before. So this will be the follow-up of almost 3 months later. This is a brush cherry tree. It should have roots by now. Hopefully it has enough that I can remove the branch and then pot it up. And I'll show you that if we're going to do that today. And then after that, I'll quick check on the spruce pine Airlayers, but there's a good chance that hasn't produced roots yet. Might even need to re-scrape where I scraped and start them over. That often can happen when you're layering a pine. All right. Now, just so you know, before I started this video, I trimmed the very end of this branch and trimmed some thick stuff that I obviously knew I wasn't going to keep, just so I don't have to, the plants, once I pot it, I'm not then doing a lot of cuts, especially big cuts. Little cuts that won't move the plant, but big cuts I don't want to jiggle it around once I have it potted, so I don't want to stress it out. I want it to recover and grow new roots. And once it fills out, this I'll leave alone till next year, and then I trim and wire and work on it at that point. And then the year after that, I would repot it into bonsai soil. Okay. Or, into possibly a bonsai pot. Let's see what we got down here. Let's see. Hopefully we got roots. Yeah, I see roots. Very good. I see roots, so I'm going to cut this branch. I'm not going to disturb this sphagnum. And once I pot it, I might even prune the little stuff back a lot further so it doesn't have too much to, it'll have enough to energize it to grow new roots, but it won't stress it too much. So I'm going to cut this here, and then I'll show you closer up of the roots. It's not that the roots could be better, but I see some white, some are turning a little brown. I don't see anything black, so that's good. But I've done this before. This will bounce back and grow fine even without a large amount of roots. Some species you would need a lot. I've done large thick cuttings of brush cherry and rooted them. They do pretty well. Now sometimes you could take an electric saw and cut this, but it vibrates a lot. You could actually end up breaking roots. So I suggest, and then because I'm potting it, for now I'm actually going to leave a little bit of a stump down here instead of trying to get up close to the base, because when I repot in 2 years or whatever, then I can go in there with a knob cutter and get rid of that extra base, and those roots will be stronger and they won't break off and they won't be as stressed out. So this is where I'm going to cut it for now, maybe even a little lower. And I'll put it into a tall pot. Alright, so here you can see the roots. So definitely rooted. You can see it's an actual tall branch. I'm going to stop the video for a second. I'll restart it when I get over to pot the tree. Alright, so I started with some bonsai soil in the bottom of this pot that I had left over. I'm going to place this tree. It's a nice tall clay pot. I'm going to place this tree in it just like that, and then backfill this with soil. Here I have potting soil that I mixed with a lot of perlite. Okay. So let's pot it in. I just have to water it. And I'm realizing I'm now out of soil, so I'm not going to go check my spruce pine in case they are full of roots and they're ready to repot. I won't have soil to repot them into. I doubt they're ready. I'll get a chance. I'll peek under to see if there's roots. So that'll probably be a video later on. I'll show re-scraping them if need be, or when I check them in a couple weeks and hopefully have some soil. I can show you those air layers. All right, so let me show you what I got here. Okay, this is the tree. You can see it's pretty tall. The plan is to turn that into a literati. So you can air layer a long branch. There's the other side. We've got it repotted there. Just have to water it in. I'll put it in a shady area for now, for the next couple of weeks, and move it into more and more sun. And I might trim like some of the growth a little bit, just to make it less stressful, but not a lot. All right, thank you.